My name is Lily Suarez. I grew up in Columbus, but have been at Duke for the last 5 years doing medical school. I'm a graduating fourth-year student who will be doing Med-Peds residency here at Duke next year. During my time, I went to UNC and got a master's in public health as well. I was really excited about the opportunity to work in an interdisciplinary environment with an interdisciplinary team. I had some experiences during medical school, but they were really few and far between. So this was a new opportunity for me to get to know another group of students and to talk about a topic I was really passionate about, which is child health. I feel like we really didn't talk about it much in medical school, and as a future pediatrics resident, I was actually kind of shocked to know that there was so much I didn't know, despite me being the one who would often be consulting the child abuse and neglect team and be responsible for some of the reports. I think I learned how, despite there being a lot of collaborations in place and it working well in one system, sometimes it doesn't work and it's very complicated. There's a lot of laws that regulate the things that we are and are not able to do, and even the interactions between individuals and how we can best make sure that kids aren't re-traumatized or re-experiencing those traumas, and that there's just a lot more work to do in the system to make it better. Their skill set is so different from what we learned in medical school, and even as someone who got a master's in public health and thinking about health policy and some of the legislature that comes around that and understanding that, it was even like bigger and farther than that to understand kind of their skill set, how they can advocate and how we can work together in order to support each other. Their schedule is very different than ours too, which I think is something that is really important to remember when we're collaborating with others, is how individuals' days flow and what they have to do in order to do the work that they're doing and the schooling that they're doing that looks very different than me being in a clinic until 5 p.m. So I think that was like a learning curve too. Every single day. I think I really got passionate about this because I realized as a doctor I wasn't going to be able to do and have the impact that I wanted to have and why I went into medicine without someone else helping me. And so every single day we're in clinic. The clinic I am most passionate about and plan on doing in my career is the Child Obesity Clinic. And in that clinic we have dietitians, we have nursing staff, we have physical therapists, sometimes we have a social work intern, and hopefully soon we'll have a full-time social worker who can help us address these upstream drivers of health and food insecurity and housing instability. And in my work, we can't do that without one another. We can't do that without thinking about problems together and thinking about how we can work and support a whole family unit. We've talked about data use agreements and like what prevents people from sharing information and how we can create a more integrated system, which all comes down to the way the law is written and directly goes back to interacting with people who write those laws and then the policy that they propose in the legislature and how that will impact what I can and can't do as a physician one day. So I think that has just come fully and creeping into my practice, and I think I'm so glad for the child advocacy class because all of the things that we discussed and talked about can be applied to the work that I'm hoping to do in residency and beyond.